Hello, we are the Devereaux. I am Brittany Devereaux.
I'm John.
We are husband and wife.
We've been married for
It'll be 8 years in July of 2020. This is a podcast that we more so, I think we both kind of had an idea, but John kind of had an idea with the name and whatnot to come and talk about the life of a married couple having a child with special needs or complex medical conditions, which we came up with the name. You should have like pop up.
I will.
Okay, so like a wonderful life, so spelled with full Full, because anybody that has a kid with medical challenges knows that it's a lot of things going on. So hence play on words.
So the main reason why, at least it was in my heart to do this show, is because when we first found out about our son JJ and one of his diagnoses, has what we call short gut syndrome. So when we found out that he had that condition, the first thing that I did was Google it and try to see if there were any other kids that had it and what could be expected. And I didn't really come across any information. So I just wanted this to be something that could be utilized to help any parents, and then also to kind of give a glimpse into like our everyday lives. A lot of our friends and family, they know JJ and know he's a handful, but they don't know how full our lives really are with him. So this is kind of going to be a vehicle for us to kind of give people insight to our day-to-day activities and all the things that come across with having a medically complex kid. So some of the topics that we're going to cover, first and foremost, is going to be a pretty in-depth history to JJ. So for those of you who don't know, he was born at 1 pound 1 ounce, and we were in the NICU for 107 days. And then we were also in the PICU later on that year. So we're going to talk about everything that deals with him, all of the conditions that he has, some of the things that we've endured with him, and also some of the things that we're still working on with them to this day. So that's going to be one of the main things that we'll cover, just to kind of give you guys some background information.
We'll also have some guests on. That's what our plan is. Um, some of our family members and things from people that were on the outside that can kind of give a different perspective that we've never seen as to our situation, which is, it's a unique situation. And also, not only that, but some other people that are near and dear to us that we've met along this journey that have had kids with similar things or, totally different medical conditions that have kind of like brought us together. Um, so we'll bring them on and kind of talk about like their lives and their challenges and struggles and the types of medical conditions that those kids do have as well.
So pretty much, I know one of the things that we wanted to be able to do with this podcast is also to bring awareness to some of these other complexities and these other conditions that kids may have, because oftentimes it's those silent conditions that people tend to, not really be aware of at all. And looking at JJ, you probably wouldn't know that he has special needs. And for some of the people that we'll bring on, it's going to be the same with their kids. So it's just all about raising awareness for the kids with special needs.
Yeah, I mean, you can probably think of your families and think of how many kids that you have around that have something. So, a lot of things that we learned along the way.
Right.
We tried to ask questions if we felt like something didn't look right. What can we do to, make this better for him or whatever the case is. We try to find out as much as possible. So, a lot of that will be about things to just be aware of and don't be afraid to speak your mind. Even though doctors and nurses are there all the time and that's their job, you as a parent, you have first experience that gut feeling, and then your child. So just to feel confident in those things.
Yeah, so a lot of the things that we'll talk about as well is things that we wish we would have known and acted on
Yeah.
earlier on to hopefully help someone in the future. And I mean, we hope that you guys enjoy. If you have questions, feel free to reach out to us. There'll be some things that we can address here on the podcast, because I'm pretty sure the questions that you might have are questions that others will have. And as we said, the main thing for this is just to get information out there. All right. So we look forward to you guys coming on this journey with
I'm
us.
excited. First time doing something like this, so we're pretty excited.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Thanks for watching.